Oh my goodness, hello, good evening everybody. Hi. Sorry, that took me a little bit of time, but I had to get my favorite Hammy t-shirt. Isn't that great? Hello everybody, good evening. One and Yamino and Cherry and Dark Rubber Ducky and Tansy and Plum and Callie. Good evening, Mudslicker and Ruby and Salva and Sarah and Cyrus and Anna and Tara and Neurospicy. Hello everybody, good morning, good afternoon, good evening or good night, depending on where you are on this beautiful planet. Thank you so much for joining me for yet another ad hoc live stream. Happy Thursday everyone. Pardon me, I hope you're well. I hope you're well. I'm fine. I'm tip-top, you're working and listening. That's good. That's good. I hope you're having a good day. I'm fine. I'm fine. I don't feel ill at all. I slept for like 10 hours last night. I'm good. What's happening to my voice? Well, who said too much action? I don't really know. I started feeling like a tickle in my throat after, I think it was Tuesday night stream. And then yesterday it all kind of hit me. I was quite exhausted. And then for some reason thought gym was a good idea. It was not a good idea. I was so tired yesterday. And now I'm here. And that's okay. I don't actually have tea at the moment, but I might jump away and get some shortly. I do have an ice cold soda stream beverage from Pepsi Max because it's quite warm and I forgot my fan. I will go and get my fan. It's fine. No, it's good though because my throat's not sore. My voice is just going. So it's fine. I just sound a bit different today. It's not a problem. I feel great. Thank you all so much for being here. Today we're going to be reacting to... Today we're going to... See, it comes back. Today we're going to be reacting to Miss Chantal Marie, Miss Foodie Beauty, Miss Everyday Miriam, and a whole bucket load of content because you missed 24 hours. You missed an entire day. So... I need to get this right. From my understanding of the timeline of events, Peetz came online on a live stream and said, yeah, Foodie does the border hop thing and reapplies for a visa, and essentially confirming what most people believe to be correct in regards to Chantal's status regarding visa. Now, the more interesting thing about that all is that everybody, in the last 48 hours, Chantal's just been real mad about, I didn't want to tell you guys what the truth was. You don't deserve the truth. I said yes and no. It wasn't a lie. I was just misleading you. Whatever. Which misleading is a lie, but needless to say. It's really weird to me because, the entire conversation around Chantal being on a tourist visa, no one cares whether or not she's border hopping every 3 months. That was just kind of the end cap on that conversation. The real meat and potatoes of it all was the fact that Chantal couldn't get married on a tourist visa. So they weren't married when they were living together. That was the that was the whole point, right? Or did I miss the point? She was living at Poopy's all-in-one studio. Remember that place where he started playing keyboard? They were living together unmarried. I don't understand. Anyway. Oh my god, milk tea, hi, how are you? She knows exactly what the tea is. What did she call you today? She called you spoiled milk tea, which I found just... Look, as someone who has problems with words, I thought that was very witty of her. I didn't think it was witty of her at all, but lovely to see you today. I hope you're well. Lisa, hello, good to see you too. Also, it's weird coincidental timing that all of this is kicked off. I mean, Peetz does have a hand in all of this information being put out, but the really cynical part of me thinks that Foodie reached out to Peetz to be like, hey, could you just lay this breadcrumb down because I've got a snowflake documentary on me that's going to cause a little bit of heat. That's a very, very cynical, planned and prepared thought, and Foodie doesn't do that. So, that's weird. Anyway, we're going to watch a little bit of the addressing the Peetz situation just to get me up to speed. So part of that live stream from a day ago, there's also a live stream from 13 hours ago, which is a live mukbang. I've skipped to like the middle point, which is where she starts to essentially respond to the chat being like, oh no, tell us what you think about this situation and that situation. Now, there's another piece of content, which is historically, I don't enjoy reacting to it because it's not fashion, it's not hauls, it's not terrible story times, and it's not messy drama. It's just really tiresome. So it was a stream from 8 hours ago. Many of you may not have been awake because it was 4 o'clock in the morning Kuwait time. It's called Girl World Reaction. Now, if you haven't seen it, it's a bit of a hard one, hey. So, oh, Anas, thank you for being here, lovely. I hope you're having a good day. And welcome, thank you for gifting 10 channel memberships, and welcome back to Kel's Mudslicker, Renee, hello. Chickens, Sus, Nashies, Dodie, is it Dodie or Doddy? Share, Cherry, Just Me. I think that's everyone. Please make sure you thank the lovely Anas for the gift. Lovely to see you, Anas, hello. And good reminder, I was also on Top Chat. Now we're on live chat. Oh, Milk Tea, you didn't go. Oh, you didn't see the latest one. Okay, so here. Let me paint the picture for you. So it is Chantal threatening chat with a good time, saying that she's going to be reacting to the reactors, and it is once again Chantal watching a Yo Mama piece of content, and essentially sitting there saying, "Yeah, right. See, they're all terrible. Yeah, I agree," for like 3 hours. And it's really tiresome. I don't know if you're aware or not, Milk, but Yo Mama did react to one of your recent pieces of content, which was essentially, I don't know why he was upset with you. It was something about reactors are actually the catalyst for getting Foodie to 100k subs, and we shouldn't be upset and raging about the fact that she got to 100k subs. And the fact that we have prefaced that it is extremely suspicious that she's gone from 98 to 101k subs in the span of like a week, quite odd. And that it wasn't the sub for sub thing, and it was definitely all honest subscribers who are super interested in watching Chantal. I will say this, because I don't know, if we watch it, but it's 3 hours. All right, you know what, we'll just do it. It's just really hard, because here's the turtles all the way down. It's me reacting to Chantal, reacting to Yo Mama, reacting to a litany of other reaction channels, reacting to Chantal, probably reacting to something else. It's the worst stack of pancakes you can imagine. It's terrible. It's so terrible. But that's the long and short of it for your part. Milk, sorry to blurt all of that out. Yumino, thank you so much for gifting 5 channel memberships. And welcome back to Casaline, Orca, Coda, Delta, and Irish. Hello. I think that's the first time seeing that name. Lovely to meet you. Thank you for being here. And please make sure you thank the lovely Yumino for the gift. Yumino, I hope you're having a fabulous day and causing all of the chaos. Yeah, so that's the long and short of it. And then Chantal kind of just sitting. I'm just giving you the Sparks notes. Sparks notes? I don't know. I can't spell today or think of words. So it's just a regular Thursday, I guess. Yeah, that's the long and short of it. And Chantal basically sitting there saying, well, I only ended up getting like 30 people from the sub for sub program, but I definitely wasn't a part of it. Also, oh, and then Yo Mama goes on another topic of Milk. You had brought up terms of service and the fact that Chantal was in breach of them. And Chantal was in breach of community guidelines because she admitted to being part of a sub for sub service, and it is very specifically stated in the community guidelines that you cannot be a part of, operate or advertise a sub for sub premise, which is essentially, it's all well and good for a content creator to say, hey, if you enjoy the content, subscribe to me, or like, hey, if you like so-and-so's content, you should check them out, feel free to subscribe. That's fine. But if you sit on channel and basically make an agreement to say, if you subscribe to me, I will subscribe to you, YouTube says no on that, right? That's all very blatantly stated. Your mama then goes into saying that milk shouldn't talk too loudly about YouTube cracking down on terms of service because milk is indeed in breach of terms of service because all of milk's content contains the word Foodie Beauty in the title, and he says Foodie Beauty's name like 50 times, and I thought I was going mad. And in short, references the old terms of service, and I'll touch on this as well. The old terms of service, which was you as a content creator cannot have a channel that is dedicated to one other individual. Funnily enough, I remember that particular topic of terms of service, and I remember it changing. So when they updated their bullying and harassment community guidelines, they actually changed that note to be you're not allowed a channel focused on one person, because they updated what the bullying and harassment terms community guidelines were and expanded on that to say that you cannot come for someone because of their protected class, you cannot dox people, you cannot do this, that, like you cannot wish harm on people, you cannot dehumanize people. So they expanded on that portion of the community guideline and actually scrapped the wording focus on one individual because I don't think it actually exists in the community guidelines at all. I dug pretty far and yeah, just couldn't find it. So, and I remember having a conversation, I don't know if it was online or not, but around like, well, how do they control things like fan accounts? And there's an entire write-up in the community guidelines that is, you can't impersonate another channel trying to convince people that you are a person who you are not. And you can't, there was something else. You can't impersonate them. Oh, and if you're a fan account, you need to have something in your channel name which will identify you as a fan account. So I thought that was really interesting. No, that's the same milk. I don't think it's in there anymore either, because I think that they reworded all of that stuff because that was specifically noted in the bullying and harassment community guidelines, and I think they updated it once they put more stuff in there about protected classes and dehumanizing language specifically. I might be wrong, I don't know, but I can't spell your. I might be wrong, but yeah, I did some looking because I thought that had changed, but unsure. Anyway, I've been talking for 16 minutes. My apologies, everyone. Hi, welcome. Lovely to meet you if you're new, and thank you very much for returning if you are coming back. My name's Zach. Nice to meet you. Thank you for being here. I'm not a mental or physical healthcare professional, just a guy who lost some weight, talks about things on the internet, and watches way too much of too many people. I'm also not here to bully, shame, hate, harass, or humiliate, just here to talk about the produced and monetized content that we see here on this platform, because it's all about what choices, choices about what we say, choices about what we put on the internet. Choices. Bun, lovely to see you. Thank you so much for the super chat, and I hope you're having a fabulous day. Bun says, morning. All it was my Gran's 97th birthday last week. Oh, nice. I hope you had a fabulous celebration. Happy birthday to Gran. Happy 97th. That's amazing. It's 3 away from 100. It's big. Cool. So, does anyone have any questions or any information they would like to share on that particular topic? Because I felt like I was maybe incredibly misinformed, but I'm happy to be more informed. I'm always happy to be more informed. I don't know. I think there's a lot of Milk, I'm sorry, I know this seems like a bit more of a private conversation, but we're just doing it on a live stream. He did absolutely, essentially try to call everybody a hypocrite in that as well, which, we've all had those conversations about we are all a little bit hypocritical at times. It is kind of human nature. But, yeah, anyway, I didn't, there was one statement where he said that you were getting mad, and I was like, I don't think anyone's ever seen milk tea mad on the internet. Like, it's all like, there might be stern no nonsense discussions for sure, but most of the time it's just just laughs. And that's what I wanted to remind everyone of, actually, on that topic. We are just here for a laugh. We are just here for a good time. I'm not trying to lecture anyone on the morals and ethics of humanity in this. You know what we're all doing? We're all sitting around watching a nonsense content creator on the internet. That's it. We have thoughts, opinions, and we share them. This is not when... That's it. That's it, ma'am. That's it. That's like literally anyone. just here to have a good time. Here to have a good time, here to have a laugh, here to watch someone just be an entire nincompoop on the internet and learn not to do that. Done. Easy. Okay, so I guess, well, I'll load up the latest reaction just in case, because we'll... Oh, God, it's just so... It's pancakes. It's terrible. It's a stack... I love pancakes. I love a stack of pancakes. I don't love just reactions... reactions all the way down. Cherry, thank you for being here. Thank you for your gift. Thank you for your super chat. Cherry says, thanks for keeping me company through my anxiety. And so, oh, sorry, mate. I hope you're okay. What's everyone's favorite trope? Mine is childhood friends to lovers. Oh, like literary trope? Friends to lovers is a pretty good one. Like, it never goes wrong. You never really have a bad friends to lovers. No, enemies to lovers. That's the one I'm thinking. Enemies to lovers. That's the ticket right there. Yeah, so anyway, that was my short version on the live stream that we might or might not get to, but we've got a lot of content to cover tonight, so I should probably stop talking. Maureen, hello, lovely to see you. Hi. And we're going to start with addressing Peetz, and then when that kind of gets slower, we'll move our way forward, and that's fine. There's also community tab posts and all of that nonsense, but it's all pointless. It's all silly. It's all, pardon me, nonsense. Let's watch at speed, and we will get caught up on the last 24 hours. 48 hours? I need my fan. I am sweating up a storm. Pardon me.
I would like to know from reaction channels that make such a big, or people who follow them. I want to know, seriously, I'm not raging. I want to know on a serious, calm level.
I'm calm.
What gives you the right to...
First of all, what gives you the right?
Be invasive and know my visa status.
It's not invasive. You talked about it on the internet, and you continue to talk about it on the internet. If you don't want us to talk about it on the internet, if you don't want your audience to talk about it on the internet, stop talking about it on the internet. But the fact of the matter is, you got caught out in a lie. You got caught out trying to misinform people. And why do you wonder if anyone takes you seriously or trusts you at all when you're willing to lie about something as nonsense as a travel visa?
Number one question for you. Number two,
yeah.
How does this affect your life in any way?
It doesn't. The only way that your lies, deceit, and nincompoopery affect me is as an audience member. We're all audience members. We're all watching our stories.
Number three,
yes.
When did reacting become... It went from reacting to videos to being invasive in my personal life. I'd like to...
Okay, so just as a note, you all know my line in the sand. She lives in a different reality. Any thought, feeling, opinion, whatever, doesn't exist in her reality. What did RuPaul say? Fracking. Not that one. What you think of me is none of my business? Great. Excellent. Perfect.
Know that. On a serious level, I would like to know that in your next videos, because there's this drama going around that...
The drama, mama.
Peetz apparently said some things. Probably...
He did say some things. I did watch that.
Not realizing that it was a big deal.
It's not a big deal.
You know, he probably didn't...
It's not a big deal, except it verifies the fact that you lie to your audience. Very good. Everybody who's new must really love the fact that we're watching this individual who's so comfortable in lying to us.
Oh.
If you don't want to talk about a topic, that's fine. Say you don't want to talk about it and drop it.
Oh. People are going to talk about this, like, her visa, who cares, you know? So I just want to clear some things up. Number one.
Yes.
I'm not mad at Peetz, and I'll never be mad at Peetz. So.
Okay. You seem mad. She's mad at everybody's opinion, which is based on what Pete said. Okay. We're all terrible. Oh, Pandy was
So basically, for those of you who are new and don't know who Peetz is.
I'm not new. I know who Peetz is.
He was... Well,
I also know that she's not talking to me. It's fine.
I'm a roommate, but he's been a friend, like a best friend for like probably... I don't know how many years now, but since like high school, okay? That won't change.
Deb, thank you for being here for 36 months. Lovely. Deb says, hi, Poppy. Love your work. Thanks, mate. Appreciate the support. Thanks for 3 years. Happy 3 years.
And people like to...
Man, I'm so sorry if this voice annoys anyone.
It's a virtue.
I know the feeling.
Well, as a Muslim woman, you're not allowed to have friends. Maybe that's true. It's not your business. Word from paparazzi. Hey, Jack. Hey, everybody. I missed. Sorry, I'm eating. And so he also apparently said... So apparently he said when I was down in Canada, I visited his mom and was talking about, you know, how I would border hop.
Yeah. And again, why does that matter? I mean, the juicy part of the inside is that she couldn't have gotten married on the tourist visa. Like, that would have... I guess that was the juicy, most interesting part. I keep saying juicy. Couture.
I can't afford to come to Canada because plane tickets are expensive. All right. As for the plane fare, yeah, it's expensive. It's even more than he said usually.
We know.
Because I usually go last minute. Like I book my...
Again, just so you know, it's not invasive to like understand the costs rather of like a last minute flight from Kuwait to Canada. That's not invasive. I think you misunderstand what the word invasive means.
Plane ticket last minute, so it's always more.
Thank you, milk tea. But also, that's not the tea, Christine.
So it's expensive. It's expensive to go travel to Canada. It's a very expensive plane ticket. It's not something
Which I still don't understand where the what's the tea Christine reference comes from. I know it's Drag Race, but I don't think there was a drag queen named Christine.
Even like...
I can't quite remember. That's terrible Drag Race knowledge.
Technically, yeah, I could pay for it, or he could pay for it, or we could pay for it, whatever. It's no one's business. Technically, a ticket could be bought, but then, like, we have bills. Like, I have a lot of debts I have to deal with from Canada. We have our bills here, you know, and we are planning for other travel. And so for me to just go...
Why does her microphone suck so much, or is that my speaker?
...to Canada, like, for no reason, like, even a couple of times a year, it is expensive. And I have been doing it. You know, I've been going, but... So he's technically right.
Everyone else hear that fuzz coming from her end? Just me. Maybe just me.
Airfare is expensive. And he's probably just assuming, you know, because I never was rich or anything, and I'm not rich. I don't see what the T in is that. Like, what's the T? Oh, no, she can't afford a plane ticket to Canada? If I need to go to Canada, I'll get there. Don't worry about it. Hello.
Sorry, you enjoy your lovely meal there.
Oh, hi, Cam. Everyone I missed.
It's very staticky. Okay, it's her. Good.
So he's right about that. It is expensive to go to Canada. It's not cheap. As for the border hopping, at one point, yeah. Number one, I'm not going to talk about my visa status. I'm not going to confirm or deny anything because literally it's no one's business. I don't know where the one up is and saying, oh yeah, we were right.
There's no one up, dearie. It's just a confirmation that you lied to your to your audience, which is rule 1. We all know rule 1.
Who cares even if it was true? Who cares?
Oh, congrats, Spun.
What visa I'm on here? You can't just come here. At first, yeah, it was a tourist visa, and I would border hop somewhere sometimes. Yes, of course. So what? What's your point? I don't know what. Like, can you please tell me what the T is?
The T is that you actively didn't want your audience to know that for some reason, and it didn't matter. Outside of the curiosity surrounding whether or not you were married when you were living together. Because if you put a timeline around that, yeah, Chantal was living unmarried with a man in Kuwait. Great.
You don't just come here and get a visa. It's hard. They've changed the rules a lot.
That seems the opposite of what you used to say when you were in Canada. What you have to do is apply for it on the phone. It's super easy. Bing, bang, bong.
You don't know what my
ding, dang, dong.
Visa status is now.
Sing, sang, song.
Even Peetz doesn't know because I haven't told him anything in a while. I used to border hop, yes. Now, I'm not telling you.
Sorry.
For example, they've recently changed the rules where you can have a family visa here now. Like it depends on a lot of things. You have to have a certain amount of money and all this and that. Not like an unreasonable amount, but there's like criteria. Right. And Salah fits the criteria. So I'm just saying, like, they've changed things for family visas.
I don't know if it's in this live stream or another one, but at some point in time she says they've changed family visas. Milk tea, you should look up family visas for Kuwait 2024 or something to that effect. And I thought, that's weird because you've been married for over a year. So it is factual that you had to visa hop for the last, 14 months or whatever it was? Okay, cool. Great. Thank you for the confirmation.
Saying that's what I'm doing. I'm not saying it's not what I'm doing. I'm not telling you.
Milk tea already went over the changes. I'm so behind.
On purpose. Like, I don't want that private information to be told for people to exploit it for views because they have nothing. All right? They're literally desperate, low, to the point where they have nothing else, that they have to make tea out of what my visa status is in a country, as if that has any true meaning to their life, whatsoever.
It's got absolutely no meaning to my life whatsoever, but it is interesting to, figure out that Chantal, just have confirmation that Chantal lies. Which we don't need confirmation, we all suspect it, but there it is. Gatno, hello, thank you for being here for 30 months, mate. Gatno says that thanks for all the shenanigans, filled fun. You're welcome, mate. Thanks for hanging out with us. I appreciate the support. It's almost like people don't like being lied to. True.
I don't say I lied because I purposely was vague. And I would say, yes, no, on purpose.
We've had this conversation about your intent to lie, so let's just call it what it is. You weren't being vague because you'd fucking talk about it at the drop of a hat. If you wanted to be vague about something, just don't talk about it.
Because it's not anyone's business. I don't want to know what it is. Because again, it's...
You were trying to, like, fool your audience, which you really enjoy, I think. You were trying to fool your audience into... It was essentially gaslighting. You were trying to gaslight people to be like, no, people don't know the rules. No, we're loophole married. No, everything's fine. Like, let me explain it to you like you're 5 and don't have the capacity to Google. Like, ma'am. Audiences really don't like being gaslit either.
My life, it's my business, not yours. The need to have all of this information about my private life is insanely invasive and insanely pathetic for content.
It's not a need. If you talk about your stuff online, the audience is also going to talk about the stuff online. That's just how we watch things. Hey Liz, good to see ya.
Hi Bubbles.
Chaos in the most modest way possible.
People don't understand why I hide my status. Because Stephanie, it's no one's business. And you are actually going to say why I keep these things private? Have you seen people say they're going to call the Kuwait authorities? People say they're going to show up at the airport. People looking up my tickets when I'm going on a flight. People showing up. People go real life on me all the time, Stephanie. So I'm trying to protect myself and my privacy. I don't need people knowing all my business. Just like I don't show people.
Okay, there are two parts of the conversation here, right? I said it at the start of the stream. Not interested in going real life. Don't encourage people to go real life. And knowing your status means absolutely nothing. But it really is interesting if you were living with Poopy while unwedded, like what the consequences of that would be. That's interesting. I'm not saying I want to see it. I'm just saying it's an interesting topic of discussion as someone who has no idea of like what that looks like. Boop. Thank you for the super chat, lovely. I hope you're having a good night. Boop says, meanwhile, she Googled and hit copy pasta on the American visa requirements when pressed. She did, because of course she did. Of course she did. How dare anyone else use Google, though?
My marriage...
Or Wikipedia, heaven forbid.
certificate. Like, no. Yeah, no, they're not pulling me out of a peaceful place, but I'm definitely addressing it. Exactly, Jack. People are that low and that obsessed with me that they would do something like that, for sure. And, of course, Kuwait authorities are going to think that these people are just Islamophobic and stupid, which they are, and probably hang up on them. Which they should.
Why are you so concerned about the Kuwait authorities if you haven't done anything wrong, though? And again, that's not me saying her reality's not mine and shouldn't be anyone else's. Don't know. But like, why would you even say that? Why would you say that?
Yeah.
It seems to be just like baiting the issue, which is terrible. Don't do that.
I know, Stephanie. Yeah, it's illegal. I mean, that's the thing. But I'm keeping it private because it's a part of my life I want to keep private. I don't even have...
Honestly, Tish, since the documentary, it's all just been a rolling boulder of just responses to reaction channels, which is funny.
Have to explain beyond that why, you know? It should just be left at that. Okay, she doesn't want to talk about it.
Oh, did you super chats? I'm okay. I'm not feeling too bad. It's just the throat's a bit.
I mean, I don't know. Like, it's not something I want to talk about.
Then don't talk about it. You seem to be doing a lot of talking on a topic that you don't want to talk about. Just don't talk about it. It's fine.
I'm saying that there are a lot of Islamophobic people who make a lot of comments. So, like the Mahari Ham and all that stuff, and saying I'm obsessed with plane crashes because I'm gonna be a bomber and stuff like that.
Yeah, Foodie, just so you know, everyone who's got an opinion about you that you don't like doesn't mean they all share like that problematic shit. Just so you know, like, just because someone has a difference of opinion with you or an opinion in general on your content doesn't mean that they're all in the same basket. You know that, right? Right?
Exactly, Jack. Jack's been watching me a long time. So... But
this is what she does. Her binary thinking and putting people into essentially like your team Chantal or your team not Chantal. Because I thought she was done with Yo Mama. Wasn't she like cussing him out like 2 weeks ago about something? I can't remember what it was. Something. And then today's stream was not that same energy.
Yeah, I think it's just more prudent to be very secretive about things like this.
Okay. Hey, do, Hickey. Good to see you.
Yeah, PK, they do. Yep. My friends do visa hopping every 3 months. Hi, Crystal. To the UK, Canada, it's fine. Exactly.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. But the curious question of all of this that's in the back of my head is Chantal bringing up Kuwaiti authorities and then also saying that, yeah, I was on a tourist visa, but then how were you living together married? You weren't. And you decided to record and film that? That seems strange.
Who cares? But there's one ridiculous reaction channel who put in like a clapping sound, like a cheering sound, when they found out what Peetz said, and it's like, what's your one-up? What's your one-up?
Was that milk?
Like, really?
Hey Zing, thanks for being here for 25 months. Good to see you. Zing says she should Google the Streisand effect. Like Barbara. Like Barbara. Thank you for being here, mate.
That you're the most invasive reaction channel? Okay, good for you. Like,
she keeps using the word invasive incorrectly. Oh, turn up her volume? Yeah, I can.
Genuinely, none of these things are anyone's business.
Oh, wait, I think my volume's bad. Her volume's too big. Sorry.
I'm not going to turn against Peetz. He's not going to turn against me. You can keep trying. It's not going to happen.
Okay, I think I'm okay now. I think I'm a bit better now. Somewhere there.
That's okay, Jim. I'm getting content on it also. If I don't talk about it, Jimmy, you're going to get content out of anything. So it doesn't matter at this point. My Iraqi former Muslim boyfriend gets Islamophobic comments. Yeah, that's too bad.
She's panini pressed.
AR, get stuffed. Okay, goodbye.
Oh no!
Yeah, of course it bothers me that people invade my privacy. And?
Again, talking about the content that Chantal chooses to film, record, and speak on, and put on YouTube for public consumption is not invasion of privacy. Are you daft?
Anyway, so... Sorry, I don't want negative people in my circle at all, period. Goodbye.
It's a block party. Woo!
If you want to defend that kind of behavior, goodbye. Go watch them then, I don't care.
She means intrusive. I think that's what she does mean, Renee. I don't know though.
So that's that. That's the tea. That's the cold tea that's not going to go anywhere.
Jeez.
Exactly, Jack. Sometimes it happens.
Could you imagine finding a new like YouTuber and being like, oh, this person seems interesting. They're in like a sub for sub group or something, or they're saying, oh, I'm only 800 away from 100K. That'd be great. Just imagine not being a robot, not being a sock account or whatever, and finding this person and being like, oh, cool, yeah, no, I might check this out, and then getting one of these. Because it's so meta. Like, it's often, like, when we talk about introducing people into Girl World, or, you know, whatever, and having to explain the law and having to explain the ecosystem, who's who, and, you know, who said what about who, and who's mad at who, and how it changes every 24 hours, who's on what team. Must be wild to come into this with fresh eyes.
I accidentally used my left hand. Like, these people are these people berate me every day and they think they're any better morally and they're going to go to heaven? No.
No, I don't think I'm going to heaven because I don't believe in heaven. But, okay. That also gets brought up in the Yo Mama thing. I don't know if we'll talk about it.
It goes beyond your privacy beats the
I don't, personally, I don't think I'm going to heaven or hell. It's fine. It's my belief.
Family members and those in your life who aren't online.
I'm not saying anyone's wrong or right. Everybody has the right to believe what they want to believe. I think I'm going to sleep.
It's just weird and unhinged. Exactly, Vamp. And by the way, and whenever I was telling Peetz's mom that, it meant when I was doing that. At one point I was.
Right.
Yeah, so it's no secret.
Well, you were trying to keep it a secret.
But you have to also leave the country to come back in with a new status.
Yeah.
So how to do actually?
Okay, so now that she brought it up, is that what we think they were waiting on in Thailand? Like, do you think, did the family or spousal visa change while they were in Thailand and that's what they had to wait for their paperwork for? Because you can't tell me they were planning on 6 weeks in Thailand considering the content that we got. Like, I think they were planning on 2 weeks. Maybe. 6 weeks, not so much.
So womp womp, you really found out nothing. And even if you did, who cares? Like, I don't see how that makes any difference to anyone's life.
It really doesn't, ma'am. Nobody cares. It's like the 100K thing. Like, it is legitimate, from my perspective, it's legitimately just a topic of conversation, because in the grand lore of Foodie Beauty, someone in years, in eons in the future, someone will ask, did Foodie ever get to 100K subs? And someone will say, yeah, absolutely she did. And there was a bit of controversy around it because, you know, she was in a sub for sub program the week before, and there's always been a theory about her buying subs and whatever. Like, I don't know if Foodie understands. She's often spoken about her legacy on YouTube, and her legacy is that she is going to be like I won't say internet sensation, but she will very much be I don't want to say, it's not meme or pop culture icon, because that's certainly not the word I'm trying to find, but she will be like an internet reference. Understanding that she's a person and I'm a person and we're all people, but like she will be a reference to someone in the future because of her impact on the internet to a group of people. I'm not saying it's a large group of people. There's a group of people. Infamy, that's the right word.
Like,
and you kind of have to accept that as a content creator. Like, it's gonna happen. You can't control what audiences think now, in the future, whenever. True, Balo.
Hi, Tavi. Thank you, Anna.
Yeah, she pulled a Foodie will be the quote.
These Samuel bets are in other chats laughing and promoting them to dox Miriam's family members. Yet they think they're the good ones, delusional group of idiots. Exactly. They don't like to be called out. They don't like when it's turned on them. Too bad. And they don't like that they can't get a one-up on me, because nothing they do has an effect on my life.
Say it with me, chat. Don't let anything Foodie does have an impact on your life. Just don't. Just understand that we're here to watch our stories, and it doesn't get any deeper than that. Just learn not to be a terrible person like Foodie in so many elements. And that's not restricted to Foodie. Like, I understand there are other people out there on the internet saying and doing terrible things. Just, if you're gonna watch it, it's fine. Have a laugh. But just, don't do as Foodie does.
Even turkey. Yeah, it's normal. Exactly. Who cares? Do you people never, like, self-reflect and think that you're maybe a little too insane?
No, I don't, actually.
And invasive?
No, I'm not invasive.
And do you not hate the fact that you have to do these kinds of things to get any views at all?
No, because I don't care. I don't care. This is the other thing that Foodie and a lot of people, I think, forget, is that this is meant to be fun. This is meant to be fun. This is meant to be fun. At the moment this starts to feel like too much, no. There's a reason why I don't know what that is. Sorry, don't mind me. It's probably sweat. Need the fan. Or spit, actually. Some kind of bodily fluid. From the top half. Anyway, there's a reason why we went from, like, daily, 7 days a week, during the most dramatic period on the internet, to like every other day, right? Foodie fatigue, it's a real thing. But if there's no joy in watching this nonsense, I would have this amount of joy. You've seen me. Let's watch Anna, let's watch Alex, let's watch, Ambi in moments. There's, like, we can watch anyone, it's fine. But if you get pressed and concerned about the views and you only start doing things for views, that's really just what Foodie does. Like, I don't want to say the word exploiting yourself, but putting yourself out there to the detriment of your own enjoyment feels very Foodie coded. You know, I'm just here for a laugh.
Sad.
Mick, feet.
Miss feet. Jenna. Yeah, Italian. They act like they know exactly. That's where they try to get the one up. Oh yeah, I know this about you. So what? Like, it's just irritating because it's so invasive. It's like someone's privacy. Oh, but you're a public figure. Oh, okay, that makes it all much better. I'm just a YouTuber with 100K subscribers. I'm not a friggin' huge celebrity.
Okay, but again, you put your life on the internet.
And
in a publicly consumable, viewable fashion.
it's not right to be invasive like that to celebrities either.
Sorry, chat.
Exactly, Jenna. No, you're not. In Kuwait, Salah is not Kuwaiti. He's also an expat.
We know.
But they have opened up family visas now. So, yeah, it just depends. They're always changing the rules. It's not easy. No, and that's the thing. People talk a lot about something they don't know about, you know?
Until we research it and then we're invasive? Fucking crazy.
If people ask me, are you a tourist? What's your visa status? Why should I tell them if I don't want to?
Well, you don't, but you've also spent the last, 12 months yelling about it.
My point, you know?
Oh, it's currently 99.4k. Oh. Uh-oh.
God, you haven't let anything drive a wedge between you and Peetz. No, it's not gonna happen. I just told him, I'm sure he didn't mean anything by it, but just don't ever, talk about me at all, period, you know? And I'm sure he'll be okay with that.
Dear Foodie, again, I know that was aimed at Peetz, but if you don't want to be discussed, don't make content on the internet. That's kind of the whole point of YouTube.
Usually doesn't. So.
They have a whole comment section down the bottom.
I'm sure he just was talking and not realizing. You know what? People bait him very hard. They bait him for information about me. I see it sometimes in his chats. Is Foodie Beauty this way? So, whatever.
Fluffy, it is aggressive, yes.
Hi, Tabby. Thank you for watching me. How does all what work?
Okay, we're going to start skipping through this because we've still got more. We've got so much more. We've got so much.
Hi, Ryan.
45 minutes.
Maxillian!
Cherry, thank you for the super chat. Lovely. Cherry says, fun fact, you're all amazing. Take care of you. You take care of you, mate. Thanks for being amazing. Thank you for the support.
It was rice, yeah.
It was. Now
One
it's
person
gone.
change is not another person's concern. People should be adult enough to respect it. Yeah, exactly. Being a piece of crap just because someone is on social media is no excuse for that kind of nastiness. Exactly. There is constructive criticism, exactly.
Well, all hope is gone in offering Chantal constructive criticism because you're a hater if you do that. So.
Even mention me, he won't. So good luck with that. We're not going to not, be against each other. And you don't know my current status just because I told him at one point that his mother that I used to do that. So good luck with your cold, stale loser tea.
Cold stale loser tea. Shout out.
Who wouldn't be bitter about people trying to be so invasive in your life? I'm just at least, is the audio okay? I'm just defending myself. I'm just pointing out,
You are words.
About the whole situation. And it's going to go nowhere as usual.
Of course it'll go nowhere because this is fucking nincompoopery.
Jenny, you were kicked out of the Beezers? You have to renew it, I think.
It's a pretty good loser name.
Edgy and cool and get a reply from me to talk about them because you're pathetic, but the fact that you support an abuser makes you a really pathetic person, so good for you. Is that better? Because I turned my Wi-Fi off. Because the Wi-Fi is in the other room with the door closed, so... No, I'm not...
Can you fix the audio, though?
I'm not mad at Peetz at all. I'm not mad at Peetz.
Please.
So, don't have a microphone on. Sauteed garlic butter, rosemary, and lots
Are you
of
okay, Brandon?
Peri peri. Mine was made by a chef. Oh my gosh, that sounds so good. Rosemary, yeah, that would be good. It's still crackly. Freak.
Skipping.
Yeah, it's a sign. Yeah, it was very good with my cats. Very good. For years and years and years, so. That's even in the stupid Mr. Cardigan documentary. You see how good I am with them. I'm not wearing a mic. Is it still okay? Somebody...
It's fucking terrible. Skip it. Oh my god. Then she leaves to use the bathroom, of course. Oh, I see the Quran's made its way back onto the coffee table instead of being on the floor. That's good. Anyway, Chantal comes back with snacks. Yay. I thought these were for guests. Aren't these the chocolate-covered dates? Yes, they are. I thought they were snacks. But
okay, I'm going to see...
I mean, for guests.
If this is better. Is that better? Testing, testing. Read all about it.
My ears.
Okay, yes, I made Carolina and Vamp Diva mods. Yeah, so...
Marie, good to see you, mate. I hope you're doing well. Thanks for the super sticker.
We can hear every breath. Yeah, I know. That's the only problem. You're going to hear every single breath. What about now? What about now? Is that okay?
Can I move it down?
I got a mamoul and
Okay.
a coffee shop. I got a coffee.
Okay, I think we're okay now. I think we're okay.
Okay, the tea with Takat, it's actually very shameful that people have the nerve to go into her chat and say that this YouTuber is problematic. Why
Foodie Beauty? Problematic? Never.
would I be problematic when you are the ones reporting her?
Why would you be problematic? See the list.
I did nothing to her channel. So how is it me that's the problem?
You are a problematic person on the internet. Anyone who's unaware of Foodie and decides to come in and be like, no, Chantel's a great person. What are you even talking about? She's amazing. She cares for her cats. She really likes food. And she's got all of these people who have really bad opinions of her. Can't imagine where that's all come from.
Idiot.
And then you turn around and you find out.
That's why. So anyways, that's fine. Whatever. I mean, you're not going to affect me. It's not my channel. I don't care. If I was just...
Why has she been so angry? I think it's because of Mr. Cardigans. I think it's because of Mr. Snowflake's documentary, and then coincidentally, Peetz also came out to tell the internet that the confirmation was correct on Milk Tea's research, and that she was visa hopping, and I don't know, she's just mad at everyone because we're all so invasive.
Just going to these people just for subs, like not just I wanted to support and try to get support from a different community than just these vultures. I'm sorry. Anyway, some of these people have 5 people in their chat at one time. Some.
Okay, but that wasn't to Cat. Was that the name?
People have. That's fine. She can curse me. I don't give a
How many people in this network were you asking for subscribers?
crap. Hi,
So strange.
Eva. Some people have.
I mean, the fact that YouTube even has a phrase for this type of setup is strange. I had no idea it was a thing that existed. I didn't even consider it. Because, like, subs don't mean anything. I mean, I guess in the grand scheme of things, it might touch something in the algorithm. But in reality, it's views that kind of matter, not subscribers. So, I don't know. Like, Chantel, in today's live stream, Chantel does go off about how essentially she's a better person because she's got 98k subs, even if 2k of them are from sub for subs or bots or whatever. It doesn't matter. She's still got 98. And, you know, other people only have like 14. I think that was in the topic of milk. And I found that really weird because really what you want to be looking at is your ratio of views to subscribers to really give you a taste of how healthy your channel is, and you know whether or not you should be doing different things, whether or not you should be trying something different. That's if you put a lot of thought into the content. Some people like me don't think a lot about it. Just kind of sit here and talk. What was I saying? Oh yeah, but then you look at someone like Chantel and even Ambi, where they have like 10% of their subscribers are viewing, and that's where you kind of have to question like, oh, maybe those subs are all like not interested or not real or sock accounts or sub for subs or whatever.
at the most 20, 30. That's it. Okay? So
Hers don't add up. No.
it's no scandal. I didn't get all these subs from that sub for sub. There's no way because I've grown almost 2,000 subs. So.
And where are all these new people? Because you've all of a sudden in less than a week gotten over 2,000 new subs. I think it was actually more like 3 days, right? 3 days, 2,000 more subs, and yet your views haven't budged. That's weird. That's very strange. I mean, I think that today's live stream will probably break 10k, but all of her other live streams haven't. Like, we haven't seen a substantial increase in her views of recent content. So that makes me think that the subs don't exist. Because that math is pretty simple that even I can do it.
Yeah. What they did to you both was vile. Exactly. Hi, Anna. And they have the nerve to go warn her about me. I did nothing but try to promote her channel and support her as a small channel. They're the ones.
But Tamat isn't a small channel. Tamat has 35,000 subscribers. And sure, they may only have 30 to 50 people in a live stream, but it is kind of curious when Chantal says, no, they're a small channel. It's like, yeah, but if they have 30k plus subscribers, like, and they have 30 people in the chat, I don't know, all of that seems kind of suspicious, especially when the whole topic of sub for sub is, like, in discussion there.
Who are going there saying, reported you, you're supporting Foodie Beauty, or you're supporting Everyday Miriam, but they're the ones reporting her. Like, they're so, like, mental. Like, there's no other word for it.
Right.
Whatever. They think
there's plenty of other words you could use there.
that's going to affect me. Doesn't affect my channel at all. Did it affect my channel?
Hey, Siege, I am a bit, but that's okay. I'm powering on.
In any way? No, I don't even know this person, so they're mad at me. And, okay. Hi, Teardrop. You're not going to get to me. You can just get a life and give up now, because it's not going to happen, no matter what you do. No matter what you do, even if you kill me, I believe in God. Good. If it's my time, it's my time.
That's the weirdest thing to hear, by the way. She says it quite a bit over the last 2 days. It's weird.
So,
even if you kill me, ma'am, like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Like, no one's threatening that. I hope no one's threatening that. But why would you even say that? Why, like, the false equivalence of having an opinion about your content that you voluntarily make to put on the internet and, like actual harm, very different. Like, not the same category at all.
stay mad, stay sad, stay contentless unless you're doing something stupid like this. Trying to find out my visa status for views. Trying to look at my Photoshop, if I did Photoshop on my body for 4 hours as a Muslim body shaming another Muslim. Idiots. Mamoul, yeah.
Sorry.
It's very good. This is white chocolate Mamoul. I don't care. I don't know this person, Brenda. Why do I care?
Also, I'm just gonna say, this isn't hateful or intrusive. Chantal should probably be a little concerned with her sugar intake, especially from white chocolate, because white chocolate's quite high in sugar, as opposed to something delicious like dark chocolate. Equally delicious, just usually a little less sugar. She should probably watch out for that, considering the great freeze. Considering she has very animated eyebrows this evening. Considering the untreated type 2 diabetes that she refuses to acknowledge or care for. Very good.
So that's on her. Whatever. Who cares? I have more than 500 subs. Good. You made fan art? Okay. Chantal's red wig. Tell me you're not beefing with
Don't tell her that. She'll get mad.
James. He's your ride or die. No, absolutely not. Chantal's red wig.
She'll get mad and she'll say something like to, oh, well, it's okay because they do it to me, so I can do it to them.
The super chat. If you were here at the beginning, you would
in the most modest way possible.
have heard me defending him, actually. Nobody, especially not internet losers, are ever going to come between me and another person in my life. Sorry, it's not going to happen. If it ever did. Not on me. You know, I don't listen to people. I don't listen to people what they say.
That's very clear.
You know?
And apparent. Yes.
I'm done with what behavior, Alma?
Oh, Cyrus, you don't like orange chocolate? I like orange chocolate.
Addressing and defending myself and bringing up good points? Oh, well, then if you think I'm affected by that, okay. But it doesn't affect my life. Like, I don't care if that person says nasty things about me. What do I care? I don't know them. They don't have any impact on my life. Just like...
Oh, fuck. We're still going.
My visa status has zero impact on your life.
It does. It has literally zero impact. All it does is confirm the fact that you're a liar. And we all know it.
None. Are you any...
if any of this had no impact on your life, you would not be this panini pissed. You wouldn't. You seem really upset and mad. Do I seem mad to you? Do I look bad to you? I don't think reaction channels really care. You're the one who seems to care.
Feel any more fulfilled in life? Like, hearing that? I don't know. Hi, Steph. No, I'm not blocked. Very hot. I'm just sassy, not bothered.
Now that could go on a t-shirt.
I mean, it is
I'd wear that t-shirt.
shameful that people do these things. That's what I'm trying to point out.
I'm not bothered, I'm just sassy.
Peetz is talking about you. Peetz is talking about trying to drive a wedge between us. We're talking about things that shouldn't matter to people online. You know? Like...
Maybe on, like, a friendship bracelet or something. That could be fun.
There was an update of... Oh, Tangerine. Yeah, I'm going to be playing later tonight, I think. So, there's a pinned comment to follow me on Twitch if you want to watch gaming.
Oh, she gamed as well after today's live stream. I think she ended up spending, like, 5 hours on live streams. So, I'm not watching the gaming stuff, sorry.
If that's what you want to do, if that's your thing, if you like that, then you can watch me on Twitch. He was talking to 8 people. Yeah, he does... Well, yeah, I mean, like, you know, I feel sad about that because his audience has gone down a lot, like, since we weren't living together, but even mine has. You know? Like, if that's the price I have to pay for no drama and not having these leeches... Like I said, yeah, there's 5,000 people in the Witches chat. There's 5,000 people in Cardigan. Anywhere that there's drama about me and people can go and freely hate on me, there's going to be views. But I would rather have none of those people in my life. They're toxic. They're disgusting. They're Islamophobic. They're fat shamers. They're...
Okay, again, Chantal, please don't paint everyone with the same brush. This is stupid.
Vile. They say the most disgusting things. Why would I want that in my chat just for views and money? Like, there's no way. You know, money can always be made another way. Yeah, teardrop, like. But, thanks, Shelly. I think it was just a slow day, but he was trying to tell everyone your biz. I think he just didn't. No, yeah, exactly. I don't think. He never ever talks about me hardly, you know? He usually avoids it. Celeste's doing fine. I'm going to be playing probably tonight. I don't know yet. Probably Phasmophobia.
Okay, we're going to skip again.
Oh, well.
Oh, no, she's mad again. Sorry.
Yeah, whenever
I called the eyebrows.
you're on a tourist visa, if you want to come back, you have to border hop, of course. But that might not be the case now, for all you know. It's not anyone's business, you know?
I mean, that'd be a pretty easy thing to figure out with, like, legal policies and stuff.
Sorry for your loss, Just 8. Peetz just doesn't feel the need to lie about stuff that doesn't need. Exactly, Diamond. That's what I said. He probably didn't feel like it was a big deal.
It's not a big deal. It is not a big deal. Just like the 100K isn't a big deal. It is legitimately a footnote.
But I just gently remind him that I have vultures following me around.
You called me a pigeon one time, so I'm not a vulture. I'm a wild rock dove.
You know, thinking that it's a one-up or it's like this big revelation about a visa status. Like, I don't know how people don't look at these people and think they're hella weird. You know? Guaranteed people from Kuwait would think you're weird at that kind of stuff. Like, like normal people in general would think you're weird. If you approach somebody here and was like...
It's just a very generalizing statement. I mean, I know that, like, specifically interest in watching Chantal and others it's a niche audience. But to say no one in Kuwait would find this interesting is a bit of a broad statement, I think.
There's a girl, her visa status, but like, what kind of like BS is that? It's so invasive. It's just stupid. Outlast Trials is very extreme in the gore though, but it's a multiplayer game. Are you allowed to play extremely gory games on Twitch? Probably, huh? He's logging. I don't think so.
Skipping. Oh, look, the chair's gone. I mean, the chair's empty. Very good. Skipping that too. How fun.
But she should be blaming the right people. It's not my fault. Hi, Tracy. It's like totally misplaced anger. Can you explain to me where I'm at fault here? Where? I'm not the one who reported her. You nasty people are the ones who did this, not me.
Oh, we're talking about to cat. To cat? To Matt. To cat. Pardon me.
Bally, exactly. And Takat, if you're watching, not me. I tried supporting your channel, so. But yeah, the way I eat sometimes is gluttonous for sure. Whatever. Yeah, you're not supposed to curse like a Muslim sister, and you're not supposed to have a reaction channel as a Muslim talking about somebody's body for 4 hours. Another Muslim.
So Chantal, do you remember when you got really butthurt all of those times when people said, you know, maybe as a Muslim you shouldn't be doing X, Y, and Z, and then you decided to just like rage at everybody who suggested that maybe some of the things that you were doing weren't in the guidelines of your faith? Do you remember that? Because you seem to be sounding an awful lot like that. Anyway.
Yeah, exactly, Carolina. Who knows? There's instigators. They're making Legally Blonde. They're making drama, trying to draw a wedge between Peetz and I. You know, Peetz said
you and Peetz had literally nothing to do with one another in the last what seems like 9 months, outside of you secretly hanging out with him while you're in Canada. Like, I don't think she's even uttered his name in months.
some things about me, like about like things I said to his mom about visa and all that stuff.
That's not driving a wedge behind anything. It's literally just Peetz, who had been her housemate for years, telling us something that Foodie was trying to keep secret and yelling about. Which is not the approach.
Because yeah, when I first came here and for a while, I would have to do that because I was on a tourist visa. You could only be here 90 days. But you don't know what it is now. You have no idea, you know? You have to leave the country. So for all you know, I went to Canada. I went to Peetz's mom's and told them that's what I used to do when I'm in Canada now because I have to go back into the country. You don't know. You don't know shit.
But you were in Canada, like, at the end of last year. You came back early January, right? Early January? Yeah, like just after the holiday season, right? What?
Crap, sorry. Pardon my language.
No, I No, anyway.
So, I don't want to talk about them because I don't want to give them clout. No, I'm not getting wrinkles. And even if I do get wrinkles, Savannah, that's okay. Actually, Savannah, I plan on quitting for Ramadan. Inshallah, I can have the strength to do it. Hate by assumptions, exactly. Just like that stupid documentary. She put her sister in the dryer. She treated her mom like you don't know exactly, like, we don't know anything. There's no proof.
Your words, and you can only trust those so far, and the people who experience you in their reality. Again, cynical, just little asterisks.
I'm being a naughty beezer, not dude.
I don't really see the issue presenting to the internet to say, someone presenting as Chantal's childhood friend told us this story on the internet. You can make up your own mind. But it does speak to Chantal's character in that a lot of people, you know, just err on the side of cynical. I do as well.
I don't know. They're trying to hurt other creators who support me. But really, it has no effect on my life. Like I said, like, even if that one person doesn't support me, it doesn't matter. They had like maybe 10 people in their chat, 20 people at the most. Doesn't affect my life. Doesn't affect my life. And I wasn't after their
Wow, you really are self-centered. Doesn't matter. Doesn't affect my life. What about their life, Foodie? You basically said, not my problem. Thank you so much, but not my problem. Get out of here.
Subscribers. They're 20 subscribers. Okay? Like, whatever. Like, yeah, I'm looking for different support from different people. Can you blame me? Look at this. Look how crappy Gore World is. It's a disease. It's a literal disease on YouTube.
Foodie, just so you know, you would have more supportive audience members if you weren't actively hateful, negative, unenjoyable. I think it does take a particular type of person. Well, not a particular type of person, but you do need a niche interest in watching mess on the internet to enjoy watching Foodie. To be an active participant and supporter in, like, over on Foodie's channel, that's a different kind of interest, I think, considering everything.
Crystal!
Yeah, if she was a nice person, maybe, but it's recordedly not a nice person.
Thank you for the heart, Crystal. I appreciate it. It really is.
Jared Cherries would never.
The Turkish guy was not a prostitute. He was a young guy who just came to Canada, and he was very broke, and he didn't even ask me for money.
Lies.
I offered.
Lies? Lies. You broke up with Big Turk after the trophy rappers incident. You told the chat you broke up with Big Turk because he started asking you to pay for things and asking you about sending him money. Lies. Liza Minnelli. Lies. Ooh, girl, it's good to catch you out. I mean, again, I don't give a shit, but it is just interesting that a little nugget of history that sits in the back of my brain, because Chantal thought it was a really big move to unwrap magnum dongs and slew them around her filthy bedroom, telling us that she was getting it on with like a 20 or 21-year-old person who was in the local area, I think going to school, going to like study or whatever, who she nicknamed Big Turk because of how massive his dong was. So massive she needed magnum wrappers. And you told us that you called it off with him because he started talking to you and messaging you about needing money. And I think it was $700 was the number that's sitting in the back of my head. He was saying he needed $700 for something. And you said you dropped him.
He was a young guy who just came to Canada, and he was very broke, and he didn't even ask me for money. I offered.
I say lies. I say lies. I say lies. I say love. I said pet. I said lies.
Because I'm
silly lies.
Dumb. Okay? So. Equestrian, I just wanted to tell you as a viewer 4 years now, I'm so proud of you and how far you've come. Thank you. Thank you, Equestrian. Sandra, hello. It's such a small corner of YouTube, though. I don't think most people are even aware of this corner of YouTube. Good. The dryer thing makes me laugh. Teardrop.
Ew. What's wrong with you, Teardrop?
I've helped a lot of... Yeah, laptop, all this other crap.
It's not a lie if you believe it.
I was just really dumb. Especially in Cuba, though. I mean, these people work like slaves. It's like modern slavery. They work so hard, and they don't get hardly any pay, you know? So part of me obviously felt bad for that. And here I am making, like, so much money a month off of being ridiculous. Like, what do I
She acknowledges it.
care? Like literally things are just things to me. I don't care at all. They don't have any value to me, really. Hi, Keena Bear! Hey, you guys. Why are there fruit
Oh wait,
flies around me? Get out of here.
why? I can hazard a guess.
Barbara, my daughter would have to marry her
I
German
can hazard a guess why there's flies.
boyfriend and give up her American citizenship to get a German. Really? They don't allow dual citizenships? You can never, unless you're Kuwaiti, you cannot be a citizen here. It's not possible. So that will never happen for me.
Yeah, resident is the term, I understand. But again, that just comes from Googling on the internet.
There you go, chat with Sammy. Can you focus on something important instead of cutting people's looks down? I don't care if my teeth are mother of pearl or orange or friggin' eggshell or yolk yellow.
I mean, you should, but whatever. I mean, it doesn't matter, but...
Dude, who was also running. Of course they're running their mouth. Look, he gets, what, 500 views talking about me? And the disgusting pig,
Oh, we're up to talking about old mate. How fun.
Hanzira, sorry, he's male, Haiwan, puts my pictures in his thumbnail. Disgusting. I reported him. And without talking about me, they get, what, collectively 150 views? Why don't you just give up and get off the internet? You're also a disease. If I were you, I'd be embarrassed. And if I ever get that many views, yeah, I'm gone. Bye. Take the hint. No one wants you on this platform. You're a meth smoking abuser. And doo-doo running your mouth, I don't even care what you think. Not worth it. Not worth
We don't need to revisit the histories. It's fine.
ruining my
We're all thinking it.
imam.
Fine.
Is that what it's called? My spiritual energy over this. They had 7.
Oh, Hannah, is that how do you pronounce that KH sound? Is it ka? Or is it like a more like throaty K? Like ha, ha, ha? Is it that? Ha.
Viewers, stop it.
We do know she is illiterate though, Hannah, yes. Which is funny because I misspelt your today.
I love that the most. I feel sorry for her as a woman. Yeah, I do too, honestly. I don't even care. Like,
Get throaty
you know?
with it.
7 viewers and 1 was the iPad. Oh my gosh.
Rummy, I see you.
A PO box? Actually, everything gets sent to the mail station here, not to the
Skipping, we've got so much to do and so little time. Sorry, chat.
So, reaction channels, Gore World reaction channels are basically trying to put a wedge between Peetz and I, taking,
Not at all. Couldn't give a fuck.
you know, he did talk about me, like, I don't think he thought that it was anything serious, but since then I did tell him not to say anything at all, even if it's
Who gives a fuck what Pete said?
about it. So what? It's not
Oh my god.
your business.
Be the main character.
If I want to be vague, if I want to change things, if I want to say something to mislead you, that's not your business, especially, and I've even said that, you know, so. What are you doing? When it's 2:30, what are you doing? Julia wants to see you. Come say hi.
She's so dramatic. She is a bit dramatic today, yes. Well, yesterday.
Again. So if you're watching this, listening to these dumb speculations, hi, Hissy Fits. Yeah, teardrop. Middle tooth conspiracy, exactly. Oh, sorry. Sorry.
Thanks,
People
Patty.
have made fun of the way I say sorry as well.
Oh, Oceana, good to see you. Lovely.
March 5th? No way, that's coming up. I'm a March baby too. You people need to seek help, okay? Don't bother coming in here getting.
Well, see, Milk, I'm still wondering whether or not Julia's been vaccinated or spayed. All signs point to no, but that might be a bit invasive to ask.
Advice on my mental health. How many personalities you think I have? Go immediately to the next freaking asylum and get help, because this is an unhealthy level of obsession. I know Italian. Like, do I say sorry? I don't know, Faye. Seek help. Seek help is healthy. Don't worry about it. Thanks, guys. Sorry like a Canadian. Yeah. I know, exactly, Susie. It's so trivial, exactly.
Skipping.
Habibti. Zainab.
Skipping.
Got the whole bread off the ground.
Oh yeah, Julia ate a whole piece of bread.
I know. You're right. I used to get mad. People just want to
Used to.
lure him into the camera. They can see. Did you see the last time I put him on camera, Black Cillian, his little fingers? The new amusement park, Eileen. Maybe, inshallah. Keep your chin up. Yeah, it was Rebecca. Your mama goes everywhere.
Yes, this is Zen Marie.
I loved Muppets. They are creepy, though, especially Fraggle Rock.
Alright, we're done with this one. We're going to boop into today's live stream. the first one, which is the live mukbang, where Chantal is welcoming us with this face. Pardon me. Sorry for the coughing, everybody. So this is halfway through the live mukbang, which is where she's realized that no one really cares about her eating for 27 minutes and decides to rage again for another 30. So let's go.
Use the drain rat as a pigeon carrier.
At speed. Not that speed.
Some loser is live streaming your sub count going down. That's exactly why.
We're eating something different now, by the way.
I don't get excited about the subs. If I'm still at 100k in a few months, whatever. But that's exactly it. I was like, I bet you somebody bought subs just so they can make drama and laugh at the subs going down again.
Who would waste their fucking money? Why would you bother?
Like, how are they laughing at it when I'm not even bothered?
This feels like the same energy from the stream before this, right? Yeah? Right.
So weird.
Not raging, just sassy.
I don't care, really. I don't. And like I put in my community post, the sub for subs, I didn't get 800 subs from that. There's no way. The person, like, honestly...
Wait, so are you acknowledging the fact that you participated in a sub for sub program or not? Because it sounds like you're saying, yes, I did, which is, by the way, against community guidelines. Great.
Day has 30 people in their chat. Can you do math?
Which isn't to say that every reaction channel out there has never broken terms of service or community guidelines. It is simply pointing out the fact that if Foodie's acknowledging she was in a sub for sub program, then yes, that is a breach of community guidelines / terms of service. Great. Good. Noted.
What?
Hi, Zara. Good to see you, lovely.
Watching subs counts as content. Yeah. Yeah, because they did that with Amber Lynn during Shrimpgate. They made a whole ordeal over her eating a shrimp.
It literally had nothing to do with her eating the ring of shrimp. It had everything to do with her attitude towards the audience. Which, by the way, in comparison, sterling compared to the way you speak to the people who watch you, which is wild.
Michael B. Petty back then used to pick on her. Michael, didn't you have two, not one, two failed weight loss surgeries and you still have a food box?
Hey, Foodie, that doesn't sound very pious of you, just so you know.
Oh. Right, but you're judging other fat people. Bye.
Oh, she's upset. She's sucking that food off her fingers. Watch.
Bye.
Oh, look at that. Look at that one right there. That's a good one. I don't know what she's eating. I think it's mashed potato. I don't really know, but she's sucking something off that filthy nail. Mick, thank you so much for gifting a channel membership. I appreciate it, mate. And, a bear! Hello, welcome back to the channel as a member. Please make sure you thank the lovely Mick. I appreciate it. Why? Because I'm a hazard.
Sure, because if anybody fat eats anything online, it's a big deal. So they started this...
No, see, the thing is, again, for reference, just in case anyone's new, a lot of people took curiosity, I guess, towards Ambi, Foodie, and many, many other people who decided that talking about their relationship with food and their potential diagnosed EDs around food was a good idea to do it while also mukbanging, which turned out, surprise, surprise, not to be a good idea for most people. So, yeah, there were a lot of audience members who were supportive in the start and then collectively rolled their eyes and went, fuck, this is ridiculous because cycles, manipulation, gaslighting, etc. Now we're here. We don't really get a lot of that anymore. But it is interesting when Chantal decides to start talking about her health and then actively ignoring the reality, which is undiagnosed type 2 diabetes, untreated type 2 diabetes, severe extreme non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, pulmonary embolisms twice in her lungs, enlarged heart, possible kidney disease, salt and protein in her pee, and she's seeing shadows. Oh, and diabetic neuropathy. Yeah. But we don't need to worry about that because, ooh, eat dinner with me. Okay.
Well, Let's watch her subs drop. People were unsubbing because she ate shrimp. I would say good riddance. Oh.
People weren't unsubbing because she ate shrimp. People were unsubbing because of the way that she was talking to her audience, which was rude as fuck.
Here. Goodbye if you're going to be offended by that. Get out of here. Can you imagine?
You seem to be misremembering the histories, by the way.
You're eating shrimp. I can picture Mr. Cardigan's sweater sitting on a back school yearbook background one.
Uh-huh.
Let's talk about shrimp gate.
If you want to talk about shrimp gate, we can do that. We can talk about it. I'm always open for a chat.
How about let's not and say we did? I love that saying.
Do you?
It's so loud, ghost. Mr. Cardigan.
Chantal, how are your sugars, dear? Do you remember that vlog you made last week where you were showing us what your sugars were? How are they? I would be concerned.
Is your best friend called Mr. McFeely, by the way?
No, Mr. Cardigan's best friend is Jimmy Bunker. Duh. Everybody knows that.
Yeah. They live rent free in my head. Well, that's especially good for FFG because she can't pay her rent. Or she's been to court 8 times for that, so. Better that she lives rent free, right?
Chantal's sick burn on other people, unable to afford their rent. Also Chantal. 2, 3, 2. Let's say 2 whole ass bankruptcies in Canada and a potentially 6-figure tax bill because she refused to pay her taxes. Yeah. Oh, also putting Peetz, her then fiance, into incredible amounts of credit card debt. And not paying off the Kia. And again, this is just as a note, like, when I recall these things, my brain, like, I'm not defending anyone. This is not, I'm team no one. I'm team have a good time. But, like, Chantal's ridiculous. Thinking that, like, some type of, like, she does the same thing, where she says, well, how dare you talk about this? You've also got this stuff going on. Like, the phrase stones in glass houses really means nothing to Chantal. Nothing.
Boring recycled. Boring
Sorry.
recycled, yeah.
Yeah, team have a laugh. Thank you, Chuck and his ducks. Thank you. I agree.
Miss Hijab, whatever.
Deborah, I hope Mr. Snowflake comes on to part 2 without a cardigan. That'd really throw a spanner in the works.
For it. I'm over the chunky sweater. Hi, Diamond Form. Mr. Sweaty hates women, but he won't show his fupa around the YouTube streets since he got dragged. Spoiled milk.
Oh, that's what she got the read from. She got the bad read, rather, from her chat. Right. I thought she was being clever and had thought of that, but she didn't.
I don't know.
It was her chat. A cardigan onesie. Just like 4 cardigans layered on top of each other.
A Shantology. Hey, .com.
It's too late to Shantologize.
How are you doing?
I love my brain.
What were you doing in Santa Fe? Telling her off for being a loser? And a bully? Tweedledee and Tweedledum make fun of the fat women online and they're proud of it. And call themselves good parents. Imagine. What kind of complex if your kids see your content making fun of other people, making fun of their weight. Anyway, beyond that, they collectively weigh what Tammy Slayton once weighed, and they're making fun of fat women online. That's very interesting.
Okay.
Very interesting.
Miranda, she does seem particularly miserable today, yeah.
She wasn't talking about you when you were in there. So, they talk about me every day. I have a right to pop in and
Oh, that's right, because Chantal got a membership or something. I swear I saw that when I was doom scrolling.
tell them off on
There's a lot going on today.
Well, if I want. Well, that's the only time I did it. Probably be the only time I do. I wasn't watching them. It came up on my recommended. Because these people tag my name, like I said.
And you actively decide to click onto a video that's talking about you when that's probably not what you should be doing. But just because you can, etc.
But I have since clicked, I don't recommend this channel, so I should be good.
No, I think she's eating full fat yogurt, Mick, with her cheese. Sorry, with her rice dish.
But so I just came in and said, why is this on my recommended? Ew.
That's a fun story. This is, by the way, just to put it into context, this is the stream before the Yo Mama reaction stream.
When you don't care anymore what people think, it's so freeing.
You do a lot of talking about what other people think of you for not caring about it. I don't think those words made sense in that sentence, but you get my gist.
Yeah, the world revolves around. Exactly.
Yeah, there was a point in time where, like, the phrase was orbit, right? Like, man, how times have changed.
What else is new, Just Eat?
Was it Yumino?
Danielle, I can calmly point out hypocrisies and highlight disgusting behavior without affecting me emotionally. It's 100% totally possible.
I don't think it is, because you're not calm in any of this, ma'am. You seem upsetty spaghetti. Panini pissed.
Crispy. It's mashed boost rice. Saffron. Stardew Valley? I don't know if I'd like that. Maybe. I'm feeling well. What are you doing? It's not 2:30. What are you doing? What are you doing? Anyway, I'm done eating.
Okay, skipping ahead.
We need a Julia emote. Yes.
Skipping.
I still think I'm beautiful. I don't care.
Oh yeah, we'll go back. It's fine.
How can you make fun? Just like these people are so dense. How are you going to make fun of me for filters? By the way, there's no filters right now. You can see every bag. You can see my rosacea. I still think I'm beautiful. I don't care. Hi, Mom.
That's fine.
Okay. Hi, Viv Diva. It's random.
You had a thought before that. Did you want to?
Random gifting.
No.
When she uses the most heaviest filters, are you going to actually be for real? I don't understand. This person is so stunted. Like their brain. How does it operate? Hi, Kiki. And to blow my nose. And then you have women beating down on the same two fat women, and then mostly me. Hi, Chloe. Thank you. So are you. When they don't even show themselves, and behind the camera, they're clearly stuffing their faces as well because they're obese. Like, I don't get it. Hi, Creepy Comfort.
I don't get who's allowed to share their opinion about things.
You don't have to be
Who's, like, no one? Is it just no one?
flawless to be beautiful, exactly.
Ooh, I thought that was a spider. Ooh. It was a bug. Oh no, it's a danger bug. Sorry. Sorry, chat. Sorry. I felt it crawl across my toes and I thought it was Gobby. Danger bug. It's fine. I think it's gone now. It's fine. I think it's fine. I think it's still here. I think it's still in here with me. I don't know if it was a spider or like a... No, there it is. Hey, can you go away? Shoo. Shoo. That's right. You go. Leave. Out the door. Nobody wants you here. It left. It's fine. Went out. Got a little nibble on my toes. Wow. Don't come back. It's fine.
How much does he love me? Shui.
Probably poisonous. Well, yeah.
I'm kidding. He loves me enough for us still to be going strong.
It just wants love.
Tired of it.
No, if it just wanted love, it'd be just like in the corner watching me. That's fine.
I want to watch stuff like that.
Oh, I don't want the physical touch. Like, no.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna watch it.
No.
From that person, no. She's mad saying it's skincare. Okay.
But he did seem kind of slow and confused, so maybe he ate something bad. I can't be mad at him. You can come back if you want. Just don't touch me.
Frenchie Love from Las Vegas. Hi, Frenchie Love. Welcome, welcome.
Bad touch.
Yeah, it's weird.
Bad touch bug.
Yeah. Exactly, Lynn.
See, I wasn't sure if... I'm still not sure if it was a spider or a beetle. Could have been one or the other. I love beetles though, but they're just the sharp little feet and faces.
I had chicken match booths. I have it at least a few times a week.
Okay, I think she's done in this one.
Show us her claws. Julia! Actually, we have to take her soon anyways.
Oh, look, here's Julia.
Like it.
Still not vaccinated.
I can't.
Or spayed. Do you think Julia's going to go into heat again? Probably, which is very sad.
Everyone wants to see your clawsy claws. No?
I can't. I don't want to torture her. We never do them ourselves. Can you see? Come on.
I can see that Julia would probably appreciate a groom and vaccination.
Ugh.
That's what I can see.
I take her every 3 weeks. Hi, Tabby! BBJ's nails were not in, they were like, that happened like once or maybe twice.
BBJ's nails? Do you really? You probably don't want to bring that up. Probably don't want to bring that up.
I'm getting a lot of blowback. Taco be done again. No. Cookies and milk, yum. I did have a nose ring, yeah. Okay, what was the shrimp gate about then, Marilyn?
Hey, Marilyn might have a point. I can't see the chat right now, but I think, dear Foodie, again, you're an nincompoop. Shrimpgate and Amberlynn Reid was about her relationship and attitude towards her audience and acting pretty smug and entitled and like a little bit toxic. That's what it was about.
What was it about? What?
That's
It's
what
literally about her eating shrimp.
It's literally not.
Please.
She could have said exactly the same thing, eating anything or eating nothing, and the audience would have probably reacted in the same fashion.
Hi, Rose. No, Shelly. No, Skylar. Her food station is over here. Okay, yeah, I'll be live again soon. Yeah, I took my ring out because it was getting on my nerves. People dog are so bad about the shrimp, even MUKBANG channels don't see them.
Oh my goodness, Falafel, hi, good to see you. Happy 7 months. Good morning. I hope you're having a fabulous day. Hello. She's deleted the reaction to Mr. Cardigan. Oh, really? Interesting.
No life. Sad life. Pathetic life. Makes me mad that you're so sad. Kino beer. I had chicken match booths. Chicken match booths.
Oh no, Husky, you had a scorpion? Ooh, that would not be okay.
Of course, the haters will clap for him and cheer him up, but he don't know he just went to that low level and getting his sources from Kiwi farms and negative sick people. Yep.
Yeah, Tonya, I mean, I don't think it's unfair to say that we are reaching the end of February, and as much as Chantal likes to tout, that's what I'm looking for, tout, oh, I don't look at my numbers, I don't look at my paycheck, I don't look blah, 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 blah. I think Chantal's fully aware that causing a stir will get more views and therefore more, pardon me, more AdSense, so, yeah.
He did cheap low blows and it was eye-opening to watch it. Unfortunately, not the way he thought. It just shows how really nasty he is. He talked to Miriam so condescending and about death.
Oh, really, Bowser? How fun.
Yeah, because I bothered him. I noticed that. You know, they don't like to be dished out what they serve out. They don't like to be given back what they serve out, basically. I have a channel in the weird ways. I recommended a video from my for the directors being so nasty to you while I was thinking how relatable you are. Thank you, Elle. Oh, okay. Yeah, his Life by Jen video, the one I saw, I liked it, but you could tell in like the way his tone is with my video, he's super mad. I love it.
Do you hear this person? Do you hear this nincompoop?
Yeah, his Life by Jen video, the one I saw, I liked it, but you could tell in like the way his tone is with my video, he's super mad. I love it.
I don't think Mr. Cardigan / Mr. Snowflake, I don't think Snowflake was mad at all. I think she reads people incorrectly.
Why am I missing my teeth? I don't mind answering that.
Oh,
Because
did she change the title? That might have been it.
they were baby teeth and I don't have adult teeth. I have like a weird genetic disorder. If Chantal took a break for months, what would happen to these reactions?
He was totally angry. He was so mad.
They would go to Cuba Rage again and again and again and again and again and again. Yeah, I'm okay.
What would we do if Foodie wasn't on YouTube? I don't know. Find something else to watch and talk about, I guess. Oh, am I too quiet? I'm still too quiet. I'm sorry.
But he just picks on fat women. That's all he does.
Mr. Snowflake makes content about people who are on the internet.
Or Eugenia, another person with an eating disorder. They just pick on people with eating disorders, basically.
I don't think that's factual. But okie dokie.
They're mean-spirited and want to act as though they're kind human beings. Yeah. Documentary, it was the
Chantal knows all about that. Ha ha ha.
same regurgitated journal that has been recycled for how long?
Night
Yeah,
cozy.
and no research, remember. The supposed friend supposedly said I put my sister in the dryer, remember? Flowers Nature Day. Thank you. I will stay strong. I'm not letting these friggin' idiots get me down. Heck no.
Ain't nothing gonna break my stride. No one can hold me down. Whoa.
He's preying on people that have illnesses and exploits them for content. 100%. No, I'm not the source. No. Yeah, I tell my story times in that, and he embellishes and puts things in there from his research on Foodie Beauty. Hello, welcome. Exactly. I'm allowed to exploit my own life. It's my life. I'm allowed to tell my story. Sorry.
Thanks, Brain.
Hi, Linda Marie. I mean, please. Yeah, he does creepy. A lot.
Tori, thank you for being here for 12 months. Lovely. Tori says, woof woof. That's all. Happy anniversary, mate. Woof woof indeed. I hope you're having a great day.
Devo, you're a dentist, then you should know that. Otherwise, you should go back to school. Mr. Snowflake claims he didn't know how to go.
I'm telling people go back to school, Foodie. How rude.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Was that really loud? I'm so sorry. I didn't even think of that. Sorry, chat.
Like the Cappy, or Mana, C-U-N-T. Imagine. Anyway. You're so edgy, Cappy, you psycho. Anyways.
Has Kathy been involved in Foodie's nonsense since that all kicked off? And when was that? Was that 2018? 17? 19? Definitely pre-COVID. Anyway, she's talking as if Kathy's watching. Who knows?
I'm still mad because in high school, Shannon and Stephanie and I were laughing at your Snoop Dogg braided bangs. I know you're still mad about that. All right, I know.
How do you? Are you listening to this? She's referencing nonsense from high school. Listen to this. She's 40.
Or Mana, C-U-N-T. Imagine. Anyway. You're so edgy, Cappy, you psycho. Anyways. You're just still mad because in high school, Shannon and Stephanie and I were laughing at your Snoop Dogg braided bangs. I know you're still mad about that. Alright, I know. And you want to laugh at me about the rock thing? Ask her about,
Nisi, I think so, yes. I think that was at the start of this stream.
Adam. Ask her about Adam on the rock.
No,
on
no.
Happy Rock. Yeah.
Happy Rock? Is that where the malt vinegar ban happened? Not Happy Rock. That's really interesting.
A lot of stories about you too. And your boyfriend that you have kids with?
Adam was Kathy's someone at some point in time when Chantal was referencing Kathy having braided bangs.
Can you tell everyone how you came to
Happy Rock's kind of cute though. Like, I have an idea of what Happy Rock might have been used for, which is less innocent than the phrase suggests. I'm thinking like a little pet rock named Happy. It was a Happy Rock.
house? My birthday party. With my birthday party. Okay.
All right, everyone, gather around. Chantel's about to tell a story from her high school days. Far more interesting than anything else she has to say. And that doesn't mean much.
This guy, this her boyfriend.
Okay, so Kathy's boyfriend, Adam.
She came to my birthday party.
Kathy came to your birthday.
Knocked up by this guy.
Knocked up by this guy. Adam, I'm assuming. Okay.
Oh my god, he's in and out of jail.
Right.
He asked... Spill it. Basically, he asked me if I could cash a check for him.
Is everyone else seeing this messy nonsense? Good. Excellent. Good. We're all seeing it then.
Me
You said sloppy rock. How could you?
not having experience with criminals and weirdos. I said, sure. I didn't think my friend would mislead me like that. She was like my good friend, too.
Right.
So,
Was it not Adam who was misleading you in this situation? But whatever.
I went to the bank, cashed the check. It was bad.
Kathy's partner, who she was pregnant to, Adam, gave you a check for you to go and cash. And he was a criminal? Is that what I've got so far?
So the bank calls me the next day, and my mom had to pay. the over, like my bank, it was like my first bank account too. I only had it for a little while.
How does that work?
Well, no, I think I had my first bank account was like 16.
Someone gave you a bad check and you went to cash it. Someone's gonna have to explain that to me. Sorry. Neurospicy, thank you for the gifted sub, and welcome back to Red Phoenix. Good to see you, mate. Please make sure you thank the lovely Neurospicy for the gift. Thanks, mate.
Anyway, we were teenagers, so I wasn't much older than that. And they were like, we're going to investigate this for fraud. Like, I was going to be in a lot of crap for her actions and her boyfriend. So if you want to make pages on Kiwi Farms because you want people to give you validation and you want to suck up to someone and belong somewhere. Anyway, she's a horrible person. Well, it
doesn't make sense. She's lying. It bounced and the bank came after her. Okay.
Flower.
Why would you accept a check from someone you don't know? That seems weird.
Tamam shukran. Judy has so many cases where she'd have cash. Really?
Oh my god, Lord Baroque, hi. Good to see you. I hope the shinies are doing well.
See?
Because she's an idiot.
YouTube lover. Ew. Mr. Cardigan, I don't see it at all, and he's got nothing on Salah. I know
Oh no.
he's gonna like make fun of what happened. I don't care. We don't care. He's still way more handsome.
He also cheated on you with someone from your audience and wanted to teabag Jesus. And other things. Like, imagine having this shit-eating grin! Sarah, I don't know if you're still here, but this is quite possibly definition. This is the visual representation of the phrase shit eating grin. That's so funny. Well, you know, Mr. Snowflake has nothing on my loophole husband. And I know he's going to bring up Poopgate. And that doesn't matter because of some reason. Yeah, wow. All right, Chantal. All right. I thank you very much, Oceana. I appreciate it.
Oh, yes, babe. That's what
I think the thing that Chantal doesn't understand is pretty much any interaction she's told us about people, like men in her life who she has been romantic with, all of us sit here and go, you make the worst choices. Not necessarily in the men in Chantal's life, just everything she tells us when it comes down to like the level of respect that like just any of that seems like, girl, when are you going to stop being disrespected and wake up and like acknowledge that you deserve better? Like, you sit on the internet and rage out against everyone's opinion of you and your content, and you don't do any introspection and recognize the fact that like you don't have to be with these people. You don't have to be with these people. You choose to. I don't understand. What are you doing? I just don't think I could ever really. We've said this before as well. Like, I think if I were in a loophole marriage or relationship with someone, and then that had all played out the same way as Poopgate did, I don't think. I don't know. Maybe that's a conversation around self-respect, or just. I don't think.
Stupid. That's why I don't want. Like, it's too bad that people only focus on what happened in the one incident. Like, Salah's an amazing guy, and he's super handsome, and I love him.
Yeah, but he also cheated on you with an audience member. Like, sent dick pics and feet pics and called her all sorts of names and like the trust, ma'am, the trust. And it had only been a year, and I don't know if it makes it worse or not, but it does strike me as worse because it happened when she wasn't in Kuwait. Like, he didn't even have the gumption to do it with you still around. Like, he legitimately waited for you to be out of the continent. I don't know if that makes it worse or better. Probably neither.
Inshallah kol shi tamam. I don't know Arabic. Shway Arabi. Handsomest man. Kim Richards. Oh my gosh, he's the handsomest man.
Just poop everywhere.
Oh yes. Celestial angel just breathe. She is a. I know everyone laughs at her because she's pathetic, because she's such a pick-me, like sucking up to. Remember when she was sucking up to?
Yeah, it's not the last time. I mean, they broke up the last time she was in Canada. Like the first time she went back to Canada, they broke up, which was a shock to me.
Marty. Ugh, she's so pathetic. And then having a crush on Gorlick incel. Applebee. Yeah, I agree. I don't think she likes herself either. People like that don't prey on other people if they like themselves.
Woof woof indeed.
Yes, creepy. Very, very, very.
I do think like even after Poopgate, she maybe pushed her anger, rage, emotions, feelings, whatever, to people who had oppositional, I don't know, opinions that didn't align with hers, instead of, I don't know, maybe, I don't know, she doesn't make great choices, and deciding to try to heal the relationship with Poopy seems like not a great choice to me. But.
You sing it to your cat? I'm gonna sing it to Howie. Grandma, were you and Peetz engaged and expect? Yes, we were. At one point, yeah. Do I have to bring that up and talk about it if I don't want to? No. So thanks for the super chat. But we were friends before that even. We were friends longer than we were ever a thing, so. Yes. And one, baby, not two, by the way. If you choose to move on, that's your right, so long as you're happy. Yes, exactly. And yeah. Yeah, you're right, Rebe. I think it was deleted because they're trying to bring up stuff just for drama, you know?
Sorry.
Crazy, the loony bin your hospital called and they need you to return. It's past your bedtime and you failed again to make your own content. Yeah. Okay, guys. She never addressed the blackface. Yeah, never. Hi, Sarah Jean. Twitch tonight? Possibly. I'll let you know. Because I have another live stream to do, Sarah Jean, so... They're very strict with insults and harassment, so if a gun goes on Twitch to trash you, she can get suspended quick. Oh, yeah, true. I'll be visiting her channel. Might be petty, I don't care. She's a Karen. Look at her haircut. The Karen haircut. Yes, I did, Robin. I apologize to his wife, but not to him. I never will. He's disgusting, and he deserves everything I said about him, so... Because he started it. So, that's all I'll say about that. Thank you, Renee. But she said some bad things about me also, so... But I don't care, whatever. I don't care about these people. Teardrop! I'm coming right back in about 20 minutes or so, okay? So...
Okay. Chat, do we want to do the pancake reaction? Do we want to... Why am I so warm? Maybe I'm dying. I mean, we can if you want. No. Excellent. No. It's really bad. Like, feverish. That's what it is. Fever. When you touch me. Fever when you hold me tight. Fever. Okay, that's probably a no. I should go rest. Yeah. I should definitely rest. Alright, chat, thank you very much for hanging out with me tonight. I really appreciate it. I think if you are interested in some semblance of what the reaction was, feel free to go back to the start of the stream, because I recapped it over like 20 minutes. It's a real... I listened to the whole thing and it was just really, like... similar to one she's done before, where it's just pancakes all the way down. But thank you very much for hanging out with me. I hope you all have a fabulous night and or day. Please take care of yourselves. Get your steps in. Wash your face. Drink your water. Hug a loved one. Maybe have a snack. Maybe take a dip. I don't know. A bath. A shower. I don't know. I need to go cool down. Thank you all for being wonderful people. For those of you on the rewatch, I appreciate your comments, opinions, and eyeballs. Chat, you've been lovely, and I've been Poppy. If you'd like to hit the like button on the way out, I'd appreciate that too. Thank you for being here, and I will see you all in the next